Hello everyone and welcome to the 33rd episode of Let Your Voice Soar and the second installment of our Pro Vocal Tips for Singers series. In this series, we'll focus on one vocal exercise and one or two concepts to help you understand, execute, and master the exercise presented so that you can add that to your vocal exercise toolbox to draw from whenever you need it. I hope you had a chance to watch episode 32 and practice the vocal exercise designed to balance your registers of chest, middle, and head voice. In this part 2 of Pro Vocal Tips for Singers, we're going to work on an exercise that will allow you to sing a staccato to legato scale with ease. The benefits of an exercise like this are many. First off, simply singing a vocal line on staccato will take unnecessary weight out of the voice. Staccato builds a strong relationship between the onset of sound, chord closure, and breath compression. Staccato helps you to tune the voice for more pitch accuracy and intonation. Staccato exercises strengthen the body-voice connection as they will get those abs working like nothing else. Staccato exercises build the ring factor in the voice, and who doesn't want a more ringing, pinging, resonant voice? Once you're able to sing a scale on staccato, then going right into a legato line will give the sensation of effortless yet connected and powerful singing. So let's get started right away with the vocal exercise. The first thing we need to do is to establish your staccato. I like to think of staccato as a laugh reflex. Now, if you put your hand on your belly and laugh, you'll feel those muscles that are responsible for accurate staccato singing. Now, it's really important that you have fun and laugh a lot. I remember in college, there was a teacher that would tell her students that laughing was bad for them. I can't imagine where she got this misinformation because singing and laughter are very closely connected, and those that can laugh easily can usually sing much easier. So laugh a lot because you'll really start to feel the abdominal connection when you're laughing. There's an old saying that if you can't laugh, you can't sing. So be sure to laugh a lot. So let's try it together and sing a simple 6-note line on staccati like this. You can pick any note. I'm going to start here. Like that. Okay, put your hand right here in your belly and do that with me. Okay, you got that? Now you can start on any pitch. If you feel like you want to sing lower or higher than that, that's totally okay. I'm just picking this pitch because I just picked it randomly, okay? But let's go up if you want to go up. Now you should feel some contraction in your belly. Now I don't want you to feel like you have to squeeze your abdominals to make this happen, but if you think very short notes, okay, great. Now, try that a few times by yourself, and then we're going to add a legato line, but we're going to pulsate the line like this. Did you get that? Let's do it together. Now, when we put this together on the scale, you'll understand why we're pulsating that line on the legato. Okay? So try that one more time with me. Great. Now, let's try putting the staccato to legato like this. Okay? Like I said, you can try that on any pitch. It doesn't matter where. Any pitch works. Okay? I'll do it down here. Okay? Make sure that you feel that in your abdominals. Now I know this feels a bit funny or strange, but once you're able to sing one pitch on staccato, going into a pitch on a pulsating legato, then you're ready to apply this to an arpeggio scale. we're going to be using my favorite scale of 1-5-3-8-5-3-1, otherwise known as the broken arpeggio. And by the way, there's nothing broken about it other than instead of going straight up, the scale goes up to the fifth, then back down to the third before bouncing up to the octave. Now, the reason this works so well is because it gives the scale an almost trampoline or diving board feel and a bounce that makes it easier to sing than if you're doing a traditional standard arpeggio. I'm all about making exercises easier and more comfortable and certainly more effective. Now, the exercise goes like this. We're going to be starting at C3 for the lower voices, C4 for the higher voices. This is how it goes. Ya, ha, 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 ya. Now you'll notice that I'm using a ya at the beginning, a ya in the middle. The reason for this is because the ya will pull the tongue slightly forward and it will keep that pitch really nice and centered. Now you should feel a sort of bouncing contraction on the staccato and a more even contraction on the legato. Okay? Let's try this low voices and high voices together. Keep your hands on your belly. Here we go. Ready? Ya, ha, 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 ya. Now you. This up. Ya, ha, 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 ya. By yourself. Great. Ya, ha, 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 ya. Now you. Okay, let's take this up. Ya, ha, 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 ya. Now you. Great. Ya, ha, 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 ya. By yourself. Really want to make sure that you're feeling that laughing sensation underneath the sound. That will make it so much easier to get through the scale. As we go higher, that you're using a lot of space, and that space is going to happen on the inhale of breath. So make sure when you breathe, you're feeling that pre-yawn sensation of opening the soft palate, not just high, but wide. Okay, that will give you the space that you need, and make sure that your tongue is not contracting or getting rigid as you sing the scale. Okay, here we go. Ya, ha, 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 ya. By yourself. Excellent. Ya, ha, 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 ya. By yourself. Ya, ha, 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 ya. By yourself. This is going to be G sharp or A flat. So make sure that you're really using your abdominals for this, and try to go as light as possible on the top. Try not to push vocal weight up there. Remember, the idea is to take weight out of the voice and keep it lightly connected. Here we go. Ya, ha, 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 ya. By yourself. Key of A. Ya, ha, 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 ya. By yourself. Last one. ya, ya. Okay? Great. Now I hope that went well for you. Make sure you're not trying to push past your vocal limits to get up to the high B flat that we just did. Now, if you can get there comfortably, that's different. But if it feels painful or you feel like you're straining to get up there, it's not worth it. Now, eventually, maybe you can do it comfortably, but it took me a long time to learn how to master my voice to get into that higher register without feeling any pain or discomfort. So I'm all about slow progression. That's why I'm doing the one exercise series so that you can take your time and master that vocal exercise and then keep it for whenever you need it. You'll notice that we did a really beautiful legato exercise in episode 32 in the first part of the series, and now we did staccato to legato. So you'll see that there is going to be a progression in all of these exercises, and by the end of the series you'll have a lot of exercises that you can draw from every day to build your voice and build the voice of your dreams. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Let Your Voice Soar and the second installment of our Pro Vocal Tips for Singers series. If you have any questions about the exercise or concepts presented, please let me know in the comment section below, or you can write to me at jeff@voicesoaring.com. If you're looking for individualized vocal coaching, I teach to singers all over the world. It doesn't matter where you are, what time zone you're in, we'll find a time that works for you. And don't forget, we have our From Voice Studio to Stage Masterclass with tenor David Phelps available from my website, www.voicesoaring.com, and you can also purchase my instructional program, Let Your Voice Soar, there. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I would be so grateful if you subscribed, and be sure to hit the notifications button, and please like and share this video with your friends, your vocal coaches, and your fellow singers. So until next time, keep singing, love each other with all your heart, and let your voice soar.